Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Explorers of Elsewhere. This is our Christmas show. We did this 2 years in a row. You'll see me yearly, maybe. I don't know if I'm doing this next year. I don't know what's going on. My name's Chris. I use he, they pronouns, and we are joined by players as well as DM Dan, who's playing as a player. So I've taken over sort of control, but not quite. Welcome to the annual Pick Me trophy game. Let me introduce you to our players first of all. We'll do a quick round robin, and then eventually we won't be using their real names again, maybe, because that's the way that this game works. They become toys, and toys that always are wanted by the one child that they all need to get to. That's their quest. And only one toy can be picked, so may the best toy win. So, I don't know which way this is going to go round, but let me start from who I see first. Let me start with Ben. Hello, Ben. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming along to this wonderful, magical journey. Ben's a new player for us, so this is great that we've got some new players in the channel. Ben's going to be an amazing toy, which we'll introduce very soon. Carrying on, I'll introduce you also to Ed. Hello, Ed. How you doing?
Hello, I'm good. Feeling festive. My pronouns are they, them.
Great. Thank you very much, Ed. And Ed is, again, another new player for us. Wonderful. So many new players. We'll keep going round and we'll say hello to Ashton. Hello, Ashton. How you doing?
Fantastic. And yourself?
I'm really good. My ears have grown for the festive season, so I'm ready to be head elf. And
this was the most festive suit I could find, sadly. But
great. I mean,
if I had a Christmas suit, I'd wear that.
Wonderful. I mean, so would I, but only probably during January or July, just to mess with it, just because I can. And finally, last but by no means least, a certain person that you might recognise a face of is DM Dan. Hello, Dan.
Hello. Yes, I'm definitely not a new player on the channel here. Thank you, everyone, for coming together for the third annual Pick Me. I appreciate you all joining in for the carnage that is to follow.
Yes.
Look forward to it.
I should try not to enjoy it too much. I've just done 3 hours of improv training, so it might get a bit scary and weird.
What's happening today?
We'll do it. Christmas. So much joy to be had. So many times that we could be seen. So much that we could do. So much time that we could spend with family around the fire and wait for that magical moment when Santa comes down our relevant chimney or through the front door or through the back window. I don't know what's relevant anymore. It's all gone a bit weird. But Christmas stays a joyful time, and we go on a journey to find out what our toys will be soon. It ends rather quickly, that noise. I'm very sorry about that. We start with Act 1. A hopeful letter. You, as toys, haven't been built yet. You exist as a toy in the child's imagination. Soon you'll be lovingly crafted by Santa's workshop. He has several different departments working on several different things. They don't really talk to each other. And you're destined to join a family that you've never met. Santa settles his weight into his rocking chair and lights a pipe. It's a bubble pipe. And he reaches into a massive sack of letters and unread mail. With an ancient letter opener, he tears into a wish from the child. The handwriting is full of hope and want. Some letters are reversed, some words misspelt. The letter describes each of you. Knowing what you will become, what did the child write in their letter to Santa. And this is where you start. So I'm going to start with Ben. Ben, what did the child write about you in their letter to Santa?
Well, I think my child's still writing phonetically, so it's kind of difficult to make sense of, but it says something like Dor Santi. I would really like, because they haven't learnt their digraphs yet, a Spooderman figure.
Great.
Cross.
Cross. Of course, you've got to end it with kiss. Otherwise, it's just impolite. Otherwise, lovely. Ed, what did the child write about your particular toy?
The child wrote, I won a big ribbit dog with eyes to look at me.
And that sounds like a wonderful gift in this day and age where we allow like robots along with other figurines. Ashton, what did the child write about your toy?
Child wrote, as opposed to its sort of messy handwriting that he had for everyone else, he wrote in eloquent, perfect speech that he would love to have a cowboy figure that he could speak to whenever he was lonely, that he could pull the cord on and have speak to him.
Okay. A little cowboy with a little voice box.
Yes.
I'm picturing that in my mind. That sounds wonderful. Dan, what did the child write about you?
The letter to Santa is written in crayon and says, "Dear Santa, I want can of farts." Smiley face.
It's that simple.
Yes.
And which child doesn't want a can of farts?
Right? Fun for the whole family all year round.
Fun for the whole family. The constant source of joy. There's only one thing we need to work out. Let's think about like what your advert might be. Like if you've got an advert on TV or on YouTube or on the TikToker, you can tell I know what I'm doing. There's an advert out there for you somehow, somewhere. We're just going to go round and we are going to find out what the advert says about you. Let's once again start with Ben. What does your advert look like?
Well, first off, it has really, really irritating music. Like that just gets into your brain instantly and does not leave.
Is it something like this?
Yeah, that's pretty close.
What else is in the advert?
And then a lot of like very, very fast-paced flashing scenes of this kind of humanoid, blue and red suited creature just flying all over the place for no real apparent reason. It's just very high energy and very frenetic.
Love it. I can see it in my mind's eye. We'll keep going round. Ed, what's your advert like?
Well, I think it's sort of cashing in a bit on Y2K nostalgia. There's a lot of the same robot bark, the sort of piercing for Chipwawa, the robot chihuahua. So it's a lot of sort of translucent neon, sort of plasticky metal. Just a lot of zooming in and out for the sort of dopamine hit, rather than the dog doing anything particularly interesting.
I love that. Like that sort of like zooming in camera, obligatory zoom.
Is it
The voice saying,
Is it looking like a really naff American car dealership advert? Which is like, get this right now! Boom, boom, boom!
Yes, exactly. It's all about the narration. Chipwawa, get yours today. The robot dog. He's your best friend.
Love that. If Chipwawa had pronouns, what pronouns would Chipwawa have?
I think it's he him.
Okay. You're allowed to change that at any point in time, just in case it ever comes up.
Yeah, I think that the whole color range, so there could be Chipwawas with all different pronouns.
Sure,
But this
sure.
particular one is he him.
Okay, great. I love that. We'll rotate around to Ashton. Ashton, could you enlighten us with what would be in your advert?
Now, because Rockstar have decided to push GTA 6 back another year or so, they're running low on funds. So what they've decided to do is bring out this line of Red Dead Redemption 2 figurines. One, of course, being Arthur Morgan, which, if you've seen any trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2, it's sort of like that, except more focused around the Arthur figurine. Which, of
Love
course,
that.
many 20 to 57-year-olds are flocking to as collector's items or just to sort of put in a jar.
Is it cartoony? Is it real life?
It's like the game. It's realistic, but it's sort of like you can sort of tell it's not one-to-one scale. It's definitely very you can. I'm not doing well here. You can tell it's realistic, but it's not one-to-one.
Okay, great.
Sorry, that was
Love
way
that.
too long of an explanation for that.
All good. Let's flip over to Dan.
Yeah.
What's the advert like, Dan? Tell me.
So in the advert for Splodge, it is the advert is filled with like Danish actors, and the advert is horrendously dubbed over in English. The CD truth of Splodge is, in fact, it's a knockoff of an actual brand of like fart putty in a can. But in the advert, like, you've got this like adult man, adult woman, and they're like exclaiming how amazing it is as this really badly done CGI blob is sort of like dancing, like is emerged from the can, is dancing from side to side, and like there's a smiley face with like pushed in eyes and a pulled out mouth. It looks kind of ghoulish, and every so often it sort of like talks to them. It's like, yeah, I'm a goop and I sound like poop. And it's so knockoff, it doesn't even say what country it was made in anymore.
Okay. Great. I did conjure up like an audio thing for Splodge, and this.
Yeah. Oh my god, it is so great to see Splodge. Well, hey guys. Yeah, that's the advert.
There you go. You can tell I've been digging around in my sound files. I'm so sorry. Great. With that, you're all kind of in this concept stage at this point in time, and maybe for one of you, maybe for all of you, something might not go quite as well as you planned. Could everybody make me a ruin roll, please?
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
No idea what that means. Is that good or bad?
Well, not great. Not great for Arthur.
Great start.
Everybody else is okay, I think. So basically, what you're trying to do is roll under your current ruin number, an equal or the same means that your ruin will go up. So currently, Ashton, if you just write down somewhere that your ruin is currently 2, just write it down somewhere. It is a number. Meaningless. If you get to 6, it's really bad. Let's put it that way.
Give me pen.
I think during this debacle, this bad play by Rockstar, I won't get too political about it, but it makes me angry what Rockstar have done, and I'm not going to get into it too bad. But
It's okay.
with this,
I feel your sentiment. I feel your pain.
with this move that Rockstar have done, I think that the marketing around the new Arthur doll has gone very poorly, and maybe like it's got some bad press about like people that it feels almost like a bit of a cover up. It feels like they're trying to put something out there to kind of deceive the world from what they've actually done. And I don't think the world are currently buying it. So I think what your I'm going to give you a condition, Ashton, and your condition is I'm thinking of a word that what is not coming to my mind immediately, but it's something like cover up. So if you can just take cover up as an initial thing, and my brain will think about it in the background and see if I can come up with something better. But you are a cover story. You are something to placate the public, which is not a good place for a toy to be. But Christmas goes on, you know, that's the adverts. You kind of see them in so many places. Santa looks at the letter and crumples it and tosses it into the fireplace. The elves have a lot of work to do, he chuckles to himself. As a gentle Arctic snow wisps across the ground outside, Santa's workshop bursts into life, with all of the relevant departments coming online almost immediately. And we transition to Act 2. Creation can be painful. In Santa's workshop, a team of elves assemble you part by part. The air is lit by the green glow of the aurora borealis and the tiny oil lamps that illuminate the labour. To the cadence of saws and hammers and tinkering of screwdrivers, the elves sing a jolly little song to pass the time. Could anybody tell me, or does anybody have any suggestions, what signs there are of subtle acts of sabotage and rebellion that there might be by the elves?
What, against the workshop as a whole, or?
I mean, yeah, it's not great conditions.
Have you seen those TikTok videos of people getting their packages with like scribblings of "help me trapped," that sort of thing?
I love that.
First thing came to mind.
I love that.
There's an elf in the corner with a stack of QA forms, and he's just marking everything as good, going to the next page without even looking at the production line, just to get the paperwork out of the way at the start of the day.
Yeah, got to get that. Like, take the bite of the big apple first. I think I can't remember the analogy that they use for ADHD, where they're like, do the big task first because that's the one that you get done, get out of the way. Cool. Any other suggestions? I'll take them.
One of the elves is like making the goo for all the toys like super sticky. So that it just, if it gets on the carpet, it ain't coming out.
I really I'm really torn by this, Ben. I really want to know how, but I also don't want to know how.
It's quite literally the secret sauce.
That's a weird feeling for me, and I'm enjoying that kind of like. Do I ask the question? Do I not? I don't know. I'm going to not ask the question.
It's like, can you answer the question?
I'm not going to ask the question. Great. Dan, do you have anything to add to this mirage?
I imagine all of the toys that have... So, like, the Furby-like toys with, like, the blinking-looking eyes, they're all getting, like, bright red LEDs installed in them, so every so often they'll just... like, eyes will open, they'll blink red, and then before you realise what's happening, they'll just go back to normal.
And they totally like brush it off as like some sort of like electrical glitch.
Yeah.
Probably due to the aurora borealis, actually. Yeah.
I can imagine the Elf Union rep in the factory owner's office, just sort of being paid off whilst all this is happening, just like getting a wad of cash pushed to the side.
Yeah, they're probably not fed. They're probably not paid in cash. They might be fed in like
No.
reindeer feed or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm making up. But yeah, something like that. Something that looks like cash but isn't.
Edible
Yeah.
cash, like candy cash.
Yes.
Chocolate coins.
Yes.
Candy canes.
Now we're getting somewhere. Now
And they've
we're getting
actually been using all of the PPE that the elves are supposed to be wearing. They're using them as materials for making some toys as well.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. As the elves make you, something sadly goes a little bit awry. Was it truly an accident, or is this one of the acts of sabotage that we're talking about? Could everybody, and I'll go around, just describe the misfit to your toy, and like maybe this is a time to sort of like actually describe your toy a little bit more, and focus much more upon your misfit and how that came apart. So Ben, let's start with you if I can.
Sure. So, my child wanted a Spider-Man toy, like a little Spider-Man figurine that's going to shoot webs and do really cool things. But obviously, as the letter said, writing not really a strong point. And not only did he write Spooderman, but he also got the angly bit of the P the wrong way round. So what it actually said was Scooderman. Goo man. So the elves just took that at face value and kind of just decided to make him this gooey thing that shoots goo and has goo hands. Yeah, it's just kind of they didn't really know what to do, so it's just a bit of a really
Lovely for you as a toy, because this is all. I'm sure this is what you probably wanted all along as a toy. As the potential owner of the toy, I'm sure the parents will be very angry. But that's their problem. That's your problem.
Yeah.
As you get made, as this kind of malfunction sort of like happens, you begin to sort of like almost feel this as a toy. Something's not quite right. That you kind of like almost feel this like ooze kind of like inside you. You don't know how much you have. It might be some, it might be a little. And in that kind of uncertainty, the actual realization that you have a lifespan comes into your mind as a toy. Please increase your ruin by 1.
It hurts. Existential dread.
Yes, existential dread. It's a thing.
It's painful.
And as we continue around, Ed, let's find out more about your toy, and if you could describe your misfit for us.
Yeah, so there's an elf sat making a whole batch of these little Chipwawa robot dogs. As he gets to the last one in the batch or the litter rather, he realizes he doesn't have enough LEDs. So these Chipwawas, where their sort of eyes are, there's a sort of set of LEDs to light up with hearts or with blinking, and it's all for communication, and this is how they show affection and are interesting. But the LEDs are a bit short, and this may be due to this sort of mishap with the Furbies getting the red LEDs. So the elf, doesn't want to get up and get a new batch of materials. He just wants to finish this and move on to the next thing. So he looks at what he's got, and he's got these 2 porcelain eyes from a doll that got abandoned being made. He just puts those in instead. So yeah, we've got a robot dog with very shiny, human-like porcelain eyes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I think we may have broken down, but it's fine. He's okay. He'll be fine. And as I think Chipwawa, this version of Chipwawa blinks and kind of takes in the world for the very first time, something doesn't quite compute in Chipwawa's brain. This is supposed to be a digital world that they're seeing, but they're not. They're seeing flesh. They're seeing through flesh. And there's something about that is really unnerving for them. And I think Chipwawa in this kind of instance sort of like takes as much in as they can, and maybe even it suits them better this way. Maybe they even start to tease the other parts of the litter. Your eyes aren't as good as mine. Who knows how they sound? That'll come round to you again sooner or later. Please increase your ruin by 1. No.
I mean, there's a part
Everybody
of me that,
gets 1.
There's a part of me that questions: can Chipwawa even blink, or is it just a?
No, there's no blinking.
Just a constant stare, just eyes slightly too large in sockets.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks he can blink. He thinks he's blinking. That's the problem. He thinks he's being cute. It's not cute.
Puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, let's pass over to Ashton. Ashton, could you describe your toy for us a bit more and give us what your misfit is?
Now, a disgruntled elf saw his union rep getting paid off in chocolate coins and candy cash. So what he does is he goes over to the Arthur Morgan doll and decides to rip the hat off that he has and just stick on the nearest Barbie tiara that he has, just because he's that angry that his rights aren't being properly represented within the workplace.
I love that. I love that. It's very dainty little Barbie tiara. Maybe just sat just to one side because it doesn't
adjacent.
probably adjacent. I think somewhere in the world that we don't know above at this point in time, there is a rustle in the ether as we kind of examine what the theme tune might be like for this particular cowboy. And as we think about that and we kind of imagine this princess-like tiara sitting on their head, you can feel the words forming somewhere in your mind. God damn, boy, that's some hat.
Wasn't expecting that.
I mean, that's what comes out of my mouth, but what comes out of yours is something probably completely different. But that's okay. That was what happened in my head. Please increase your ruin by 1.
Get out that lammy again.
Dan.
Yes.
What's the misfit for a simple can of fart putty?
Yeah. So, partially because of Santa's recent efficiency measures that he's put in place across the workshop, there are significantly less elves working on it than normal, and yeah, they're a bit more stressed out, which is why we see some corners being cut, like Chipwawa's porcelain eyes. But in a rush to get this relatively simple can of fart putty ready, one of the elves knocks over a bottle that inexplicably has a picture of Robin Williams' face on it. And this goo kind of falls into the can.
The singer?
No, the actor. Robin Williams.
Oh, okay.
Robin Williams.
Sorry.
Yes. And this green liquid falls into the can of fart putty and turns it from a Play-Doh-like substance to this almost like translucent, shiny, green, bubbly goo-like material. And unbeknownst to Splodge, it has become incredibly bouncy. And whereas part of the fun of Splodge is that you can push your fingers in it to give it eyes and mouths, if you do that now, there's not enough kind of tension, and it just looks like it's slowly melting until it just reduces to an amorphous blob in the bottom of the can again. Yeah, I'm incredibly bouncy.
And as you take this like new liquid, more liquid form, you kind of pool around in the bottom of the can. And also, unbeknownst to you, the elf who made you was eating crisps at the same time. And maybe there's some crisps kind of embedded somewhere in the goo.
Yum.
Crisp crumbs, a little bit of like dug out earwax.
That kind of thing.
All manner of stuff. Undernail gunk.
Undernail gunk. I'm going to give you, I don't believe I'm going to say this word, but it's what's the first word that came to my head. I'm going to give you the condition of tainted.
Yum.
And please increase your ruin by 1.
Absolutely.
And so on to your first dilemma, toys. A sugar plum fairy who's actually 6'2", and built really kind of broad, prances into the workshop and kind of gathers you all from the relevant elves and gathers you all to their bosom and says, "Disguise me as a toy and help me sneak out onto the sleigh. The fairy will, of course, cause never-ending mischief, and you're aware of this. Do you want to help them?"
Yes.
Yeah. Of course we do.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get out onto that sleigh as soon as possible, ahead of these other toys. So
It's like causing mayhem.
absolutely.
How would you like to help? Who would like to make a move?
Well, I mean, Chipwawa is ready to make a distraction by sort of shuffling over to a sort of corner of the room and doing its bark as loud as possible, and as piercing as possible. Oh.
Love it. Love it. I think the risk there is that you'll be discovered by the rest of the elves, and then like everybody will then like gang up on you and kind of like stop you from doing this. You're using your skill bark,
Yes.
right?
Bark, yeah.
And the risk is there. So at the moment you have a 1 light, 1 dark dice to perform this task. This is where the rest of you come in. I'm going to ask if anybody wants to offer a devil's bargain as to what might happen regardless of this problem. Does anybody have a devil's bargain for Chipwawa? I can give an example if you like.
Yes, please.
For me, it would be something like, no matter what, I think your arc becomes not just more irritating, maybe like it's a bit more distorted and a bit more kind of inconvenient for you going forwards. That's my bargain.
I've got one.
Go for it.
No matter what, in the ensuing scuffle, chaos, the ensuing outcome, your head is knocked and one of your porcelain eyes rotates outward slightly, so you spend the rest of the session slightly boss-eyed.
As any true Chihuahua should be.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that no matter what, Dan.
We may have other offers. You can take more than one. Does anybody else has any other offers?
No matter what happens, I got nothing. Sorry.
That's okay. It's an option. Okay, we'll just stick with the one. Just the one more then. Okay, so you've taken a devil's bargain, which means you get 1 extra light dice. That means you roll 1 dark, 2 light for me in a risk roll.
Here we go.
Here we go. First real roll of the game. Okay. You. It's not great, but like you managed to do it. You rolled a 6, which is great for Chipwawa. Trouble is, you rolled a dark 6, which does mean your ruin goes up by 1. So in this moment, you create this kind of like magical barking noise, and like as the sugar plum fairy kind of gathers you all up and into their bosom and starts prancing towards the door, and eventually sort of like kind of manages to sneak through the door, catches you a little bit, and your eye whoop, wonks off to one side. I think along with your now wonky eye, I will give you a condition of 1 way, which basically means to me you can only look 1 way. So you can't focus on 2 things at the same time. It might not come into play, but you can only focus on one thing. So it's like 1 eye closed or 1 eye open, that sort of thing.
On the plus side, you can now see round corners.
Yeah, the plus side. Yeah, with every action comes an equal and opposite reaction. So they say. That's how a risk roll works. Thank you, Ed, for being our first person to take a risk roll.
And demonstrate just how positive the outcome is.
It's great. Like, you're doing really well. You're doing great, all of you. And I think that they kind of bundle you up and they kind of smuggle you out. And how do you ensure that you're going to get onto the actual sleigh? That's the next major problem for you all. Like, you've been smuggled out by this sugar plum fairy who's like quite happily kind of prancing towards the sleigh. And how do you make sure you get into the right bag even?
I'm happy to jump in first. In the scuffle, my can has been knocked over, and after rolling around a bit, Splodge just kind of emerges from this rolling can, a bit like a little hermit crab with the can as his shell. And as it gets knocked off the table, it lands goo down and then bounces straight through, smashes a light and out of a window. Like, just punches a hole straight through the window, Arctic winds blowing in, and I mean, I have absolutely no control over which bag I land in the sleigh that's parked out front. But whatever bag I'm in, I'm now accompanied by shards of light bulb and window glass, which are probably absorbed into my mass, if nothing else.
Yeah. It sounds like you've given yourself a devil's bug in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Which is perfectly feasible. Perfectly feasible. What skills are you using, Dan?
I mean, well, arguably it's somewhere between pliability and bounce impossibly from my misfit. Yeah, just sort of like pulling my. Normally, from this point on, I would just be sort of like pulling myself along, looking a bit like the guy that gets splashed with the acid at the end of the first RoboCop film. But yeah, that's what I'm.
I've seen RoboCop.
Oh, masterpiece!
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Highly recommend.
I will definitely begin to watch it at some point.
The original, not the remake.
Yes.
We don't talk about the remake. No.
I haven't seen either.
I'd like to kind of add to this, so I can see what the risk is. So that's one light, 1 dark for your roll so far. I'm gonna, and your own devil's bug in of being by consuming, I suppose, shards of glass.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you devil's bargain of no matter what, you accidentally in your bounce hit one of the reindeer in the face, not too hard.
Okay. Okay.
Just hard enough to mess with it
Sure.
to start beef.
Sure. I will happily
So
take
you're going
on.
to get some beef from a reindeer.
Yeah, I'll happily take on the reindeer beef and maybe some of its face fur.
In the process.
I'm gonna look like one of those squishy squish balls
Yes.
that's like fallen down the back
Yes.
of the sofa and lived there for a few years by the end of this.
Yeah. Does anybody else have a devil's bargain that they'd like to tempt Dan with?
So,
Yeah. How about? Oh, God.
I was just going to ask. So, have you left your tin behind in the? Oh, the tin's come with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Picture me as it's an aluminium tin hermit crab shell like thing, just kind of stuck to my back.
Okay, because I was going to offer, no matter what, your lid is left behind.
Yeah. I'm all about that. I am easily
Don't need
tempted.
that.
Lay it on me.
No matter what, it's just the tin itself is dented just in a way that is ever so slightly uncomfortable for you. Not completely uncomfortable, not like a huge thing in your side, just uncomfortable enough, like an itch that you can't scratch.
Yes. I mean, I can't. I bounce impossibly. So the sheer force with which I've ricocheted off the floor through a window, I think it's impressive the amount of force I've generated. Yeah, I'll have that one as well. What am I up to? 4 devil's bargains.
So far, Ben, do you have anything for us?
Yeah, I can offer one. So no matter what, you pick up a tiny little, quite sharp shard of glass as you smash through the window.
Lovely.
It becomes incorporated into your super
Yeah.
bouncy goo.
Yeah, perfectly child safe and friendly.
Really?
Catches the light beautifully.
Catches the light. So that's 1 dark, 4 light, 5 light. I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4 devil's bargains. Plus the original light dice. So that's 5 light dice.
Okay.
And
So
1 dark.
And 1 dark.
5 light, 1 dark.
What else? Wait for that to come through. Oh no. Oh no.
I haven't seen it. Hold on.
So, what was your intention? Your intention was to get to the right bag. That
Yes.
was your original intention.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just so that we know what that was.
Mhm.
You bounce out of somehow like you're fumbled maybe by the sugar plum fairy, and immediately the lid swing kind of like shoots off in a random direction. You straight through the window. You manage to smack Donna or Blitzen. You can't tell the two apart. Like in the face. It turns around. This black eye. Sort of like you've annoyed a reindeer. You've acquired new shiny sharp material. Have I missed off anything? Probably.
So yeah, the lid's popped off. The casing's dented. I've
casing's dented, the
smacked
casing I
one of
missed
the reindeer in the face. I've got glass floating in me, and oh god, I've forgotten the last one as well. I think that was it. Lid.
One of them
was
is
it.
particularly sharp.
Yes.
Particularly sharp. It's not safety glass.
No.
You think that Santa would have some safety glass, being
No.
Santa.
There's no OSHA. OSHA regulation doesn't reach the North
It's
Pole.
paid off. It's all paid off.
Yeah.
Chocolate coins.
It's fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
You bounce out and you manage to land like in a bag, and you snuggle yourself in,
As planned.
thinking, I've done it. I'm great. Scooterman and Arthur, how do you try and get into the right bag?
So have you played Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that mode where you can like highlight herbs and track animals?
Yes.
He has that, but like it's like you can see, or he can see the bag that he needs to go into. It's like a gold thing above it.
Like some sort of sixth toy sense.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Okay.
But how does he get there?
Yeah. How do you ensure that you get there?
Good question. Trying to think of what.
Remember,
Arthur,
you've
what would
got
Arthur
your
Morgan do?
skills. So to give you some ideas, you've got your skills, which is lasso, quick draw, and vigilance. I can see how lasso and vigilance could be both like.
So I want to potentially lose it so early in the game. Though is the thing.
That is the
Alright,
risk, I'm afraid. I mean, you won't lose it. It may get damaged, so it's quite early on. So I'm not going to look to take it out from you immediately.
Yeah, I'll try and lasso into the bag that I've highlighted with my 6th toy sense.
Love it. As you do this, I'm going to say that actually, no matter what, your lasso isn't quite as true as you'd like it to be, and you accidentally lasso onto the can that is Dan.
Intercept.
That's my devil's bargain to you.
Do I also hit a
You don't have
reindeer?
to take it. You also hit a reindeer, and you also follow that path. So it will take you to the right bag. So that probably would be all right, depending upon what you roll. That's one devil's bargain for you. Any more?
What do you imagine the Arthur toy is made of? Like, is it like a Woody doll where it's wooden head but stuffed fluff body, or is it all plastic action figure like?
I think it's more a mix of porcelain and action figure. Like, because I realised that with the, I think Ultimate Edition or Legendary Edition, whatever it was, in 2018 when it came out, you got this Arthur Morgan figure. Just popped into my mind now. I think that was like a mixture of plastic or porcelain, something like that.
No matter what, as you're lassoing across the workshop, potentially if you collide with this can of splodge, your 6-shooter, the barrel, gets bent.
Oh no!
Fine.
Oof.
But you could shoot round corners. So
I'm gonna say it bends up.
oh no, even worse.
Has anyone else got another devil's bargain for me?
No matter what, because of the force with which because you're also being held by the sugar plum fairy after my distraction. The force with which you lasso yourself away, a bunch of the sugar plum fairy's dust is left on you from that. So for the time being, you are sort of purple and glittery and very sweet smelling.
I like that. I'll take
Powdered.
that one. I'll take that one.
Powdered one. Someone might say.
Taking that. Goes with the tiara, of course.
Yeah.
Ben, do you have anything for us?
No matter what, being made of porcelain, you kind of lasso onto the can. You're flung really fast, and you hit the can, and your bit of your ear just chips off and lands in the goo.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have
I think I'm just
You
going
can take as many of these as you like.
I'm just going to go with the sugar plum fairy one, if that's okay.
Yep, that's fine by me.
I do have one final one to throw in the mix.
Do it.
I'm listening.
Porcelain is heavier than we might anticipate. So the thought of you leaping from the ledge to like begin lassoing, you don't appreciate how heavy you are, and it pulls at your arm joint. So when you finish, one of your lasso arm is slightly longer than your other.
Is it popped out of the socket, or is it just longer?
Just kind of pull the plastic. Yeah, because you're just freshly made, right? So you're still a bit malleable. But yeah, one of your arms is just stretched.
I think that one as well. Fine.
Okay, so stretched arm and
Glittery.
Remind me. And glittery. Stretched arm and glittery. So that sounds like 3 light, 1 dark.
Okay, here we go.
And then risk roll, please.
Yes, I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll take that.
You rolled a pure 6. That means a light 6. That means you get away with it without any ruin happening to you, which is great. You you managed to kind of lasso like past the door handle, past the door, and whip yourself away, and you land kind of like head first, but like kind of in a way that's like you nuzzle yourself next door as you are then hit from behind very slightly by this can that then lands violently on top of you. However, you as a toy, you look down upon yourself and you realize you're now powdered. So I'm going to give you the condition of being powdered.
Got the Lammy again.
That feels like the right thing to do to me. And 1 long arm. So you could be the long arm of the law. I won't quit my day job. I won't quit my day job. That's not what I'm gonna do. We find all of the toys. Chipwawa is picked up gently after causing the distraction by the Sugar Plum Fairy, and kind of they run over and place them in the bag and then nuzzle behind it, which is very peculiar to see this very large, imposing figure covered in fairy dust, like nuzzled in behind the bag.
I'm not in the bag yet.
Oh, Scooterman. How does Scooterman get in the bag?
So I'm a superhero. This is easy. You know, nothing.
Nothing.
But yeah, I mean, I've got my goo that I can use as a lasso, so I'm gonna goo onto the Sugar Plum Fairy's tiara so I can get some height.
Lovely.
And then the backs of toys, they're in the sleigh, and there's the back of the sleigh behind them. I just lasso onto the back of the sleigh, and those toys you can get that you throw at the wall and they stick to the wall, and then they kind of like flip down.
Yes.
I just do that into the sack. It's simple.
As you sort of activate this, something inside of your toy activates.
Scooterman.
Naughty elves. Naughty elves.
And you feel this empowering move to you. So Scooterman is going to Scooterman across the way. And does anybody have any devil's bargains for Scooterman? I think so far 1 light, 1 dark dice.
1. The fluid wasn't made to factory standards, so it's slightly weaker than you would expect. It doesn't snap, but like it stretches down so that you're lower than the position that you thought you'd be in.
Take some damage on the way through. I like that.
Okay.
So you're aiming for like the part of the sleigh that's like a vertical surface that's kind of above the sacks, right?
Yeah, so the bit that kind of goes behind where Santa would sit, and it like separates the seat from the cargo area.
Sure.
The present container.
No,
You guys hear my gerbil in the background, by the way?
no, we're all good.
Okay, good.
No.
So I can hear her. She's very loud.
No matter what, when you kind of web sling onto the sleigh and then you flop down into one of the sacks, what you don't realize is that because of the extra stickiness of your goo, that stays attached, and there'll come a point where if we gain speed, you'll effectively start like not skydiving, like sky kiting. You'll kind of be blown back out of the bag, and then you'll just be flapping along like a windsock.
I think I have to take that one just for comedy value.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
2 light, 1 dark. Anybody for any more?
No matter what, as you're sort of slinging yourself over, the deer or the reindeer that Splodge hit is sort of kicking up a fuss and kicking some snow up. So you get hit with some snow as you land in the on the sled and in the bag, which just means that as that melts and as time goes by, you will smell a bit musty.
You're not forced to take more than one, or however many you feel necessary.
And live with smelling musty.
As can we all.
I mean, I've got no
I'm sure.
functioning nose, so it makes no difference to me.
So 3 light, 1 dark.
3 light,
I
1
think.
dark.
And just for perspective, as you go across the world, once again,
Gouda man.
Oh. Oh.
That sounds fantastic.
there he goes.
Nice.
I found the gooey's. Gooey sound. Great. Let me see. I have to switch. Scooter Man. I'm afraid, Scooter Man, it's not quite what you wanted. You're not going to quite get what you want. You will get the mustiness. That will happen no matter what. And you will eventually kind of be attached to the back. And I think as you're sort of like flying across the room, it just so happens that you're flying roughly, because all of this happens almost simultaneously at the same time as this can kind of like collides and goes past you.
I am the architect of chaos. I've screwed everyone.
Pandemonium.
And kind of like puts you off your aim, so to speak. So you don't quite hit the back wall. What you do hit is like the back of the sled, and you slide down, and you realize that you land on the rung of the sled itself, kind of legs akimbo.
Oh no.
So if you were a real human man, you'd be very upset right now.
But I'm a superhero.
But I don't know if superheroes come with the things that boxers use when they, or MMA fighters when they get hit in the nether regions. Boxes, I can't remember what they're
Super
called.
cup.
Never heard of that.
Cup,
Super
yeah.
cup. A super cup. That's what it's called. A cup. So yes, maybe you're protected because you are plastic. If you were real, that would be bad. So I'm gonna give you the condition of dazed, I think, because as you've hit the can and you've landed improperly, you're a bit out of it, so to speak.
Hang on. So
Do I get a ruin point?
You don't. You don't.
Okay. Do I?
If this is higher than your ruin, what is your current ruin?
It would be 2.
It's not higher than your current ruin, so it doesn't go up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to give you more chances to do things. Does anybody what's the ruin? Let's have a little ruin count. So we have 2 for Scooter Man. How's Chipwawa doing?
3 for Chipwawa.
3 for Chipwawa. Arthur, how many ruin points do you have?
2 plus 1, so that is
3.
3. Yeah, 3.
Okay. Splodge, how you doing?
Lodge is on 3. He's riding high.
Okay. That's good. 5 is the magical number. 5 is kind of what you're trying to aim for. At least 5. That's what you're aiming for. You're trying to do more things. The northern lights cast a gentle shadow as snowflakes drift about. Bells jingle softly as flying reindeers snort with excitement, one of which looks tentatively at the bag. You can feel its breath kind of snuffling around, looking for the thing that attacked it. ground control elf gives the approval for departure, and the elves all kind of come out to wave goodbye. That's nobody can understand ground control elf. That's just how he speaks normally. It's an affliction.
Well, there's not much other air traffic to organise around, so it's fine.
Exactly. He was born that way. It's not his fault. So they all scramble back into the workshop, and this is just something that might happen. How do we think that they celebrate their one night without the big red man watching over them? What kind of antics do the elves get up to whilst
Don't they get
the
up
big
to?
red man's out on his journey, so to speak?
Gallons and gallons of spiced rum.
I like that.
I think
And then they all sing shanties.
I think it would look quite grotesque to us. So they might use some spare parts of unfinished toys as hats, just to sort of decorate themselves a bit while they're partying.
They
Go around pinning eyes on people.
Yep.
That kind of thing.
they have
Yeah.
safe workplace practices for the one time in the year.
One of them goes round sticking googly eyes on everything.
Yes. Has to happen. That's the way that works. The party ensues, and you are sat, nestled either in a bag or on the rung of a sled. With a Santa cracks his whip, and the reindeer, they kind of lurch forwards, and Santa's sleigh launches into the air. All around you, as you kind of peer out the bag, you can see city lights twinkling far below. For you, this is a once-in-a-lifetime sleigh ride through the night. But Santa has flown this path thousands and thousands of times. Tonight, he's decided to take an egocentric detour. There's a shopping mall with a Santa lookalike contest, and he's determined to go win it. Last year, he came second, which was very upsetting for him. Santa guides the sleigh towards his personal side quests and lands the sleigh on this large, flat-roofed building. While he's competing, Santa abandons you. You are a toy above a shopping mall. On Christmas Eve, there must be something you can find to or do to make you more desirable to the child, more desirable than you already are. Where do you all head in the mall, and how do you prevent adults from seeing you in motion? We're Toy Storying, literally.
I'm gonna find an air duct and drop into it and try and do my way around unseen.
Well,
I'm going to play that as often as I possibly can because it makes me feel happy.
Just please play it again. I just want to hear it one more time.
Very satisfying.
It's very satisfying.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Go for it.
mine, taking inspiration from Toy Story, rather than shuffling under a cone, it would be a wet floor sign that's right at the entrance, and I would just be slowly shuffling forwards underneath that.
You're not quite Metal Gear Soliding.
Yeah.
But almost.
What
Yeah.
a thrill.
Yeah. I love that. We'll make people roll some rolls in a minute. Dan, are you...
I think I'm gonna kind of bounce over to the edge of the roof and then kind of latch a goo arm around like a pipe and then fundamentally like abseil down by just stretching my arm slowly because I've got a real audacity from this knockoff brand. they won't. They won't be able to identify me. But yeah, I'm just gonna slowly lower down. Perhaps misjudge how low I can actually lower myself. So perhaps not make it to ground level. But yeah, just very, very slowly. Kind of extending.
Slow extension. Arthur, how are you going to make yourself more desirable for the child?
I'm going to find someone that's on X. I'm going to see if I can steal their phone. I'm going to ask Rockstar directly why I was made. What is my purpose? Why did you do this to me? Why can't you update Red Dead Redemption Online instead? Why? What is wrong with you? Why would you make me? Why? Etc. Etc. Of course.
Okay, I love that. I love that. I love that.
I love you.
Let's take one of those. Let's take each of those in situ. Scooterman, you lash out this web-like, goo-like substance, and you kind of hit into the ventilator. Dung, 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 dung. And then you hear tick, 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 as you kind of amper along. Then you hit another kind of like downward part. Dung, 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 dung. Covered in dust. You are kind of peering out through a little vent. And I think that you can see, just as you peer out through the vent, like feet kind of wandering across the ground. And you can see hundreds of people still out shopping the day before, like on Christmas Eve, just before the shop shut. You hear in the distance what might sound like a child. What do you do?
Oh, my theme tune.
You kind of find an attraction mode from somewhere within you. And from somewhere inside your body, out comes
So inspiring.
so inspiring. That feels risky. Are you using a skill to do this?
I mean, I also have the audacity feature because clearly I'm a very cheap knockoff of a
You
far superior superhero.
You do. This is true.
And I have bravado as well. It's like, this is clearly going to work.
This is clearly going to work. You've the confidence of a superhero. So that sounds like at least one light, two dark. One light, one dark. Sorry. Does anybody have a devil's bargain for Scooterman?
No matter what, your rickety descent through the air ducts into the shopping mall has, unbeknownst to you, damaged your speaker. So when you go to play your theme tune, it sounds a bit like your batteries are running out, and it just sounds a bit lower, slower, a little bit demonic. Spooderman, Spooderman.
Half of me would mourn the loss of my inspiration. I think I might decline that one for now.
Okay.
Go the opposite
Fair.
way. Your voice box doesn't stop. Plays at a low continuous volume the entire time.
So tempting.
How long are the batteries? We don't know.
No, it doesn't matter. The battery, you can pull the batteries out, still keep going.
Like
Like one of those,
those birthday cards from hell.
Yes. What I was thinking of.
I love that.
No matter what, you will be picked up and then discarded by a child because you are not a beloved hero toy. As a result of which, I mean, well, I suppose there's the emotional damage of that, but your legs will become a bit stuck. So you'll walk. You'll be able to swing around as normal, but your walking will be slower.
I'll take that. Yeah, I can live with that.
May I elaborate on that one?
Oh.
The reason why your legs are stuck, no matter what, your internal sticky goo has started to seep down into your joints, and they've like locked your legs, so you can't bend at the knee. So you walk a bit like a double peg leg pirate.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Which could have been actually an injury from landing on the sled in that particular way.
You're
Just
constantly
hasn't shown
bow-legged.
itself.
All right, we'll go with that one.
So just the one extra then. So that'll be 2 light, 1 dark for yourself then, please, Scooter Man.
Oh.
Switch to the right thing.
See it.
It's not your day, Scooter Man. It's really not your day.
Sorry, man.
4 isn't higher than your current ruin, so your ruin doesn't go up. But you are unsuccessful in your quest to try and find a way to be more bravado, to be more attracted to the to make yourself more attractive to the child. And I think in this moment, you realize that it's probably because you've picked up so much dust, like kind of heading down those air ducts. And so you are kind of more dust than toy, really. It's a bit difficult to see. So I'm going to give you an additional condition of dusty.
We talking like, you know how you get like the almost felty kind of accumulations of dust just like hanging off me, not just like, you know, your average dust, but actually like dust bunnies clinging to.
Yum.
Yeah. All right.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And I think that like it's getting worse because obviously you're starting to leak goo in various places, and like it's sticking, and you realize that you're never gonna get this off.
Not going the way I hoped.
It's really not. It's really not. But you're still hopeful nonetheless.
I mean, I'm a superhero. I can always make it work.
Exactly. Let's turn the camera to Chipwawa, currently hiding under a wet floor sign, like moving along, stopping, moving along, stopping.
Yeah. So Chipwawa is hoping to sneak in, find some place to accessorize. I think I'm thinking of finding some magnets, just because magnets make everything cool.
Sure.
Attached to any kind of toy, but any kind of shop I can get into to accessorize with something.
Sure. There'll be an accessory shop. It's a shopping mall, of course there is. It's an I can't remember what was it called, like Linda's or something. It was like accessorize, whatever used to be accessorize. Very UK based. Okay, great. What skills are you using for this?
I'm really not.
Okay, that's fine.
I've got my bark and bite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just hoping.
Well, let's give you some devil's bargains, because that'll probably help you along. So 1 dark dice so far. I think for a devil's bargain, I'd like to offer that no matter what, that you acquire one particular magnet in a very particular spot that wipes part of your hard drive, and so you might forget various parts of your own creation or your own intelligence. Who knows? That's what I'm aiming for.
Okay. Ooh, any other bargain?
Are you furry?
No.
Oh.
Sort of just the sort of plastic that's pretending to look like metal.
Okay.
Have you got a moving tail?
Yeah.
No matter what, as you're sneaking, stopping, you gain the attention of a rather grumpy-looking bulldog who takes great umbrage with your wagging tail and bites it off. Well, either bites it off or bites it so it's just like limp and just kind of flops around a little bit. Or breaks a mechanism so it now just rotates.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go for that. I think I won't go for the robo lobotomy.
Sure. Sure thing. I just want to offer anybody else.
But nothing.
Ben?
I just keep thinking of Metal Gear Solid. Being honest.
Okay. Fair. Okay. One light, one dark, then, please. Chipwawa.
Here we go.
Didn't do my
Up to
type.
6.
Yay. You've got a 6. So actually, you managed to accessorize, which is great for you. However, something in the process does go wrong. You do attract this attention of this rather kind of ugly looking bulldog who's just upset that they also don't have a tail that's quite as swishy as yours. They chase you just into the shop and you manage to kind of like duck out the way just after they and your tail now
Yeah.
in a constant whirring action.
Yeah, it's quite a sad tail swivel now. There's no excitement from the wag.
No excitement. It's just functional. And I think like by your ruin going up and your downfall of what happens, I think I'm going to bring my creation into life. And that says like one of the magnets, like it's sort of you start to attract it and it just like lodges dunk, like in the brain, just quite close to the chip. And like you try to think to the rest of the pack and you can't remember them. You're alone. You're now one of a kind.
I've always been alone.
You've always been alone as far as you're concerned.
Why didn't I think about this before now? Oh no.
Exactly. So I'm going to give you the condition of memory loss and the damaged tail. And your ruin goes up by 1, which is now 4 for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Great.
racing to
Good
the bottom.
Racing to the top.
You have
That's how it's
that magnet
great.
that's given me memory loss is a cool magnet though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's got like a little pixie face on it, like
Excellent.
or whatever you want it to be. Arthur, you are taking on somebody with a mobile phone to try and steal a phone from them so that you can ask
Why?
Rockstar
Why?
Fire X, what did they do? Why did they do it? Okay, great, cool. I'm for it. I'm here for this. I support you. What skills are you using to do this?
I'm gonna use that. I can't for the life of me remember what it's called in game, but like that hunting tracking thing that I have.
So we're kind of like saying that that's your vigilance.
Yeah,
is
vigilance.
what we're saying. Yeah, we're saying that that's that. I think that probably plus your lasso would come in useful to like trip them up or to look like get the get the phone out of their hand, perhaps.
I'm gonna
That
do.
would be useful.
I'm gonna you know those old 007 movies where he's coming down on like a string and he's coming down ever so softly and gently. I'm gonna do that with my lasso. I'm gonna tie my lasso around myself and sort of
Okay.
try and lower myself with that above. Well, I'm gonna see if
Okay.
I can find someone using my vigilance that has a phone that happens to be on X. I'm gonna try and
Sure they
position
will be.
myself above them, lowering myself down with my lasso and just hoping that I get a chance to snatch it out of their phones. They're not looking, out of their hands as they're not looking.
Love it. Love it. That's definitely one light, one dark for sure. Any devil's bargains?
So, so you're sort of like tweeting Rockstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Rockstar. Why? Why?
No matter what happens, when you hit send, the data that the tweet uses pushes the child's like data limit over, and it alerts the parents on the child lock.
Fine.
Because I
I'll
think
go with
X
that.
is now flagged 18 plus under UK or some ridiculousness. It's
Something like
Rockstar. They are an 18 plus company. So yeah,
Yeah.
it flags up
They are
parental
an-
controls to alert that
Okay.
the child. Yeah.
I've got a few choice words to say to Rockstar anyway, so
Yes. Yes. Your tweet
As do a
appears
lot
on
of
the
people.
parent's phone.
yep. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Is this yours? I've got a good condition if it goes wrong. Let's put it that way.
I've
Got a great condition.
I've got another no matter what, which is no matter what your tweet exchange results in a recall of your toy, which means that if you're spotted by a responsible retail worker, they might try and confiscate you.
Yep, I'll go with that too. I like that.
No matter what, your tweet exchange goes viral, leading to a mass boycott of these products, so no one goes to buy them.
I will give you an either or for that, Ashton. So you can either take Ed's or Ben's suggestion. So you won't be able to have both because they would conflict with
Yeah.
each other.
I think
Story-wise.
I'll do the recall.
Okay.
No, sorry. So I'm going to do the viral one. I just like that idea.
You're going to go viral. Okay.
I'm going to get some printer paper out because I'm running out of the paper that I already have. Sorry.
Go for it. So that's 1 dark, 3 light, please, Arthur.
1 dark, 3 light. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Come on. Love that.
You're doing really well.
I am.
Doing great.
Flawless.
You're like the opposite of Scooter Man
In many ways.
in many ways. You attach to the roof and you kind of like manage to scramble down and you kind of knock a phone out of some passerby's hand and then retreat back up into the rafters. And there you compile your tweets by stabbing like the phone one letter
Rockstar.
at a time.
You assholes. Why would you make me?
Why would you
done
do
this to me?
this?
Why would you do this?
Tippy tapping away.
With a slightly out of
disappointment,
focus, very up close
inevitable.
selfie.
And my day is ruined, Rockstar.
Love it, love it, love it. And you press send, and it ping, and you all around in the in within the shopping mall, you hear ping, 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 ping. Like as this tweet X, whatever we're calling it these days, it like just goes massively viral, and notifications just pop up on everybody's screen, and it just goes completely bonkers. Also, you kind of get this message come up that says parental alerts, and you think it's not my phone, so I don't care. That might have some conditions in the long run.
Okay.
But you are successful in kind of not only getting people to kind of like talk more about you, to also to kind of make you more rare, to make you more desirable towards not only the child, but the world. There might be a downfall for it, and that might be you might be snatched by a potential passerby
With the tiara and all.
because you're now going to be so rare. Dan.
Yes.
Lodge,
Yes.
should I say. Abseiling down, Splodge is on his merry way.
So I've realised that having abseiled down, I think what catches Splodge's attention, it's this incredible display of lights and colours, and Splodge doesn't have a nose, but there's enough like air bubble pockets within it that it can capture scents, and the smell, such as it is beautiful, because Splodge has just landed in front of a Yankee Candle shop, and as Splodge looks across all of these like beautiful, pristine, jarred goo-looking things, Splodge realizes like this is like
Brothers?
Yeah, potentially. Like and like watching all of these people picking it up and like smelling them, and Splodge doesn't have a heart. But if it did, it would feel warmed with the love that all of these people are giving to these jarred goo things in this Yankee Candle store. So Splodge is going to do its absolute best to try and swallow, like eat one of these, become one with one of these jarred things using my transformation. Because I've noticed that Splodge has noticed the one thing that sets all of these jars apart from itself is this like weird like string that kind of runs up through its center and then pokes out the top. So maybe Splodge needs one of those strings.
Okay. I can see it. I can see it. That definitely sounds like one dark, one light. That we've covered. Does anyone have a devil's bargain for this? I have a good outcome, if not a devil's bargain. So a good bad outcome, should I say?
No matter what you do, that you accomplish this at the cost of switching out your tin for one of the candle jars.
Yes, all the better for the child to see me in my beauty. In my glassy, fuzzy, like reindeer fuzzy beauty.
Did we establish what colour you are?
I think I'm a noxious green right now.
Kind of like,
like slightly see-through
toxic
as well.
waste green. Yeah.
Toxic waste green.
No, I'll 100% take the new glass jar. Like a hermit crab, I'll just kind of leave the tin behind.
I've got nothing.
I'm going to give you another little devil's bargain, but this might turn into your failure, maybe. No matter what, you leave a tiny piece of you behind.
I mean, yeah. That's the problem with being a sentient ooze, is that you can't really tell if you have left anything behind because you just exist in all places, don't you? So
that might turn into your failure. Like we'll see how it goes. We'll see how your roll goes, and then that might turn into your failure. I'm
willing to sour my own pot, by suggesting that because Splodge doesn't have any nasal capabilities, the scent that it will go for is the one scent at Yankee Candle that unanimously no one likes.
What scent is that?
It's one where it's got a really like pretentious name, like it's like
Sweaty Jim.
yeah, the one that's like Arctic Dream, but it smells like a year.
Sweaty
A
Jim.
Sweaty Jim. Yeah. A Sweaty Jim bag.
Sweaty Jim.
And the reason it would be that is because that would be the one that no one has stood in front of. So that's your easiest access.
Yes.
It all becomes so
Yes.
clear when we work it through.
Because
Okay,
that's the
great.
one where there's a big stack of them because no one's bought them. So clearly that's the most popular
Yes.
because there's the most of them.
They've had to reproduce,
Yes.
obviously, en masse. Okay, great. Any more devil's bargains for that?
Got nothing, sadly.
Okay.
No matter what, some very confused person picks you up, has a sniff, and then kind of goes "Bleh," and puts you down on a random shelf in the shop.
Yes. Yes. Because I have to make sure post-consumption that I can pull off the disguise.
So 2 devil's bargains, 1 light dice for yourself and 1 dark. So that's 3 light, 1 dark.
Okay, 3 light.
I will hold on to mine for a potential error.
Okay. We have rolled.
Nice. 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 The perfect roll that you could have done there. You managed to kind of succeed in your quest to transfer between one container and another, and you settle in with this new little thing poking out the top. You feel yourself being raised, and you hear and then placed in a completely different location for no real reason. And as you sort of like settle into your new home, thinking, it's a bit heavier, but you can definitely contain this vessel.
Roomy.
Roomy. You begin to realize that you're not quite all there. You're not sure which bit is missing. And you like internally feel around trying to figure out which bit is missing. And you can't quite put your finger on it because you don't have fingers.
I mean, I do, but they just melt back into the...
So I'm going to give you the condition of piece missing.
Okay.
And you can feel free to play into
I
that.
sincerely hope a child doesn't go ahead and eat that.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
Stop giving him ideas.
I don't need them. You've made yourselves beautiful, boys. Well done. Congratulations. You are all wonderful. Scooterman, you kind of you've had it rough, but you're soldiering on regardless. And you think, well, what's the best thing I can do is like kind of just be more brave, more outgoing, more out there. And so you kind of cabal back together with the other toys, and in doing so you sort of knock something inside of you, and then you realize something's not quite right. Oh no. Oh no. It's a lot deeper than it used to be. Same theme tune. Something's gone wrong with the voice. Something's gone wrong with the announcement. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be all right. You make your way down through the shopping mall and you look over at the competition and you realize that Santa himself has made it to the final round of the Santa lookalike competition. Oh, it's nice. It's him and one other jolly man who is remarkably convincing. Santa winks at you as toys. He's not going to leave until he wins, and you don't get delivered until he does. How do you help him get picked by the judges?
I'm willing to salt this earth. I'm willing to open with the nuclear option.
My 6-shooter. Can it intimidate people?
Yeah, you've got a persuasion skill, so you can use it for persuasion. Yeah,
I can be very persuasive. Very persuasive.
so we've got a possible persuasion. Okay. Are you aiming for one particular judge at all, Arthur?
How many judges are there?
Let's say there's 4.
Okay. Which one looks the most disgruntled or the most fed up? Can I use my what did we call it earlier? Like that.
Your vigilance.
Can we use my vigilance to discern which one is most displeased towards real Santa?
Okay. Okay. I can see this. I know what might happen if it all goes wrong. So I'm going to ask for devil's bargains, please. Arthur is trying to assess which member of the judges are unhappy.
No matter what happens, you holding up the judge with your 6-shooter creates a public panic because the bent barrel of your gun looks like it's pointing at one of the shoppers.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you took a devil's bargain earlier.
I didn't think I took that one though.
Oh, if you didn't,
Any more for any more?
if you didn't, how tall is Arthur?
In the video game, he's 6'4".
But I say in real life, but how tall's your figurine?
Toy.
Let's say it's tall, size of my deodorant.
Oh, okay. There is a panic because someone believes that a child has just produced a 6-shooter in the middle of a shopping centre. It's like a step up from the "What have you got? A knife?" But it's now a revolver.
I get that reference.
You're not obligated to take any of these. I just want to reiterate that. So, any more devil's bargains?
Can't think of anything juicy.
Fair enough.
Do
We're
we?
taking that one anyway because I like causing mayhem. But I want to hear what anyone else has.
How realistically, as toys,
Dan's cooking.
how much exposure have we had to Santa's face? Because like Santa is generally somewhat of a rotund gentleman, and we're usually lower than eye level given our size, so we probably haven't really seen his face much over the tum-tum and the beard. So how can we be 100% sure that we're actually supporting the right Santa?
Because he gave us a wink and a nod earlier.
I think
That's true.
Chip Wawa doesn't know because he's had memory loss from the magnet. So he's just there like, there's 2 Santas?
Awesome.
I mean, Scudaman is dazed and looking through a haze of like dust bunnies, so there's some red over there somewhere, but
Just gonna aim for that.
yeah.
I guess for splooge, Now he's in this glass jar. Now it's in this glass jar. Everything's just kind of fishbowl lensed, so everybody.
All of a sudden, fisheye lens like everywhere. Okay. Can we have a 2 light, 1 dark roll from yourself, please, Arthur?
Find my mouse there.
We will resolve yours first.
2 light, 1 dark, yeah.
2 light, 1 dark, yes. Because if you're taking the Devil's Bargain
I've
of
got 6. I've got 3
mayhem,
6s in a row.
okay.
It's a dark.
This time it's a dark 6. Oh, less good. But you're still successful. As you scan across the 4 judges, you see one of them also has a tiara, a bit like yourself, instead of a cowboy hat. One of them just seems very kind of pleased to be here. There's a nun. Don't know what she's doing here, but she's just like, she's here for like, because it's Christmas, right? And that's she's doing her rounds of the thing. But the one that looks most fed up just looking very perplexed is a 12-year-old child. Rubbish.
The 12-year-old child very well.
I like it. Grumpy couldn't even begin to start to mention it. You scan the crowd, you whip out the gun, and like does it actually fire bullets, or is it just a noise? Is it just an electronic noise?
I think it's just the noise. This is Rockstar. They don't do stuff like that. It's just the noise.
Okay. Thought it might fire matchsticks or something like that. Yeah, okay,
Rockstar,
all right,
no.
cool. So it's just
They'll happily delay their video game by another 6 months after I booked my holiday around the release date of Grand Theft Auto 6. They would happily.
back half this. We said we weren't going to get into this, Ashton. Well, I said I wasn't going to get into it. That's true. Anyway, you kind of, and then you hear like because the gun noise is so realistic. They've spent so much time trying to work on it, and like you see people like kind of like scan around. All of a sudden, this chaos ensues, and kind of you get whipped up in this. I think your lasso voice box kind of gets caught by a nearby pram, like of somebody trying to wheel their child out the way, and they kind of like run down through. Your ruin goes up by 1, and your string pulls out immensely long, and instead of returning, it doesn't return.
Oh.
You have a ever extended string. Your voice, if you did have a voice attached to the string when it returned, will be no more.
Plus side, secondary lasso.
Always look on the positives. Always check on the positives. You've shocked the I was going to say guards. You've shocked them into a waitingness. How's everybody else helping?
Hey guys, how are you helping?
So obviously I'm covered in like grey dust bunnies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and use my kind of goo lasso to try and find a beard. Like I don't really know which one is real and which one isn't, but I'm gonna pick a beard and shoot my goo lasso and kind of zoom and try and attach like my grey dust bunnies to a nice white virgin beard.
Great. 1 dark, 1 light for sure. Any devil's bargains?
So are you trying to get into the beard of the real Santa or the other Santa?
He doesn't
trying
know.
to get into the beard of the other Santa,
Right.
so that he doesn't look clean, tidy. It's put the judges off.
I see.
Want to sully his beautiful white beard.
No matter what happens, your target is confused. Like your aim is confused because as the chaos ripples through the crowd parts to reveal a group of her sweet bearded Swedish men that have all kind of gone on a group shopping trip. And now there's like a dozen voluptuous beards all in one location.
Overrun by beards.
Yeah. Like
Love
people who've taken Movember and stuck with it.
The whole hog.
Mm.
Any more for any more?
White beards and are wearing red, though. That's the
Whatever
true.
happens,
True.
you do not hit the beard.
I mean, you hit something else?
know.
I don't
know, but you don't hit the beard.
Cool. Yeah, I like it. Leave it
Ambiguous.
ambiguous. I don't know what words are anymore.
It's okay.
I mean, I can't really see that well, so that seems like something that should probably take.
Yeah.
No matter what, you come away with a bit of a beard yourself after attachment. So your swinging
I love
pulls a bit of beard from either a real or fake Santa and attaches onto your own chin with your goo.
Yeah, I'll take the last two.
the last two. Okay, so that's 2 extra light dice. That makes 3 in total, 1 dark. And I think this calls for...
Did I actually click that?
Okay. You've rolled a 4. I'm going to offer you something now, Ben, or Scoodman, depending on which one you prefer. I'm going to offer you to re-roll, but you must add 1 more dark dice. It's entirely up to you whether you take it.
I say take it.
So
I say do
you
it.
can take like this not quite success. It's a mixed success. You won't get quite what you want, or you can re-roll.
I'm going to re-roll.
Add 1 extra dark dice.
3 light, 2 dark. Oh.
Really? It's those damn dust bunnies. They're getting in the way. I mean, you can do it again at the risk of adding another dark dice. It's entirely up to you.
Statistically, the odds are still in your favour.
I'm doing it.
Make it till you make it.
3 and 3. Okay. We get what we want. You manage to lasso out, and you manage to kind of launch yourself towards the correct beard, and some of it kind of attaches itself to you. And what was the other devil's bargain you took? Remind me.
He doesn't go for the beard. It's anywhere but the beard.
Oh.
So you managed to acquire the right beard. Apart from landing in the beard, you land in something also soft and furry, and you realize that you've kind of like landed like in like the chest hair area, but like you're okay. Like you're kind of just like that may kind of hurt to pull off. And you've acquired this extra bit of beard hair from somewhere. And from inside of you, your theme tune goes off just one more time, proving just how distorted and dangerous you are. The rival Santa looks down at you, like heels you off of his chest. Not only are you covered in his hair, but you may have just taken away like a little plaster from where he's been trying to shave his chest. So you also have a plaster somewhere on you. But you are successful, but your ruin does go up by 1.
Okay.
Is anybody at 5? Not yet. Nearly. If anybody gets to 5, let me know, and we'll deal with that.
4.
Chipwawa, Canaclay, Spooge,
Splodge.
Splodge,
Splodge.
Splodge.
I'm
I'm
going to
so
be
sorry.
Splooge by the end of it, but Splodge for now.
Splodge for now. I will rename myself. What are you up to try and make sure that Santa gets
I
picked?
think Chipwawa is going to head towards some lighting controls that are a bit away from the crowd and try and use his bite ability, which is spelled BYTE as a robot
It
dog,
is. It is.
to try and mess with these controls a bit and just make the Christmas lights behind real Santa a little bit brighter and a bit dimmer behind Santa number 2.
Okay. You're aiming for like an arrow.
Yes,
Like this
exactly.
one.
Give him a little bit of extra Christmas magic.
Love it. Love it. I love that idea. Any devil's bargains out there?
Can
That
I?
sounds like one dark, one light so far.
You were saying that we can help one another at this point now, right?
Yeah.
If you're looking to sort of like zhuzh up the light display behind Real Santa, I'd like to help by fundamentally turning myself into a like a slingshot catapult type thing, and catapult my whole jarry body to hit a light fixture to kind of re-angle it to give a much more like radiant, like hero angle shot, like light shine. So yeah, just sort of like grab onto 2 bits, pull myself back with my elasticity, and then boing, fire across like fire through the air to try and hit this light.
Okay. If you accept this offer of help, Chipwawa, how do you expose yourself to danger, and then you get to add 1 light dice to your mix?
Ooh, the way in which I expose myself to danger. I'm trying to think.
I think that's how it was. I'm going to reread the instructions just in case I get that wrong, and it's Dan who exposes himself to danger. But carry on. I'm going to read.
I mean, aren't you about to bite into electrical wires?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's it. I mean, it's not like I can get up to a lighting control panel and flick them. I have to bite into it and adjust the currents going through the different cables. So I think that's the risk, is that I get short circuited somehow.
Love it, Dan. How are you gonna put yourself in danger? I mean, this catapult could shatter your jar.
Yes.
Crack
I mean,
the jar.
the thing that Splodge has not taken into consideration is that in its lifetime, Splodge has done precisely 1 catapult fling across like Santa's workshop, and that didn't go great. And now that we are a consummate professional and expert, we're going to do it again. But it hasn't factored in the fact he's now in a heavier glass jar which may shatter, and I'm aiming presumably at a light overhead. So if I miss, who knows where I'm going to land? I mean, to be fair, if I hit, that's still not great.
Okay. Yeah. Can Splodge roll me 1 light dice, please?
Yes, it can.
Just to see what that will be, and we can add that to the 1 light, 1 dark. Unless you've taken any devil's bargains, Chipwawa.
I don't have any devil's bargains. Yeah, so it's just one light, 1 dark.
Yeah, and then we'll take the help. You can choose. Oh, aced it.
Nice.
Aced it.
Very nice.
Now all you need to do is just not roll the dark 6, or you do need to roll a dark 6 so that you can get to 5. That's kind of what you're aiming for.
Here we go. No. Do I want to add a dark and re-roll?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a question.
Yeah, double or nothing. Let's go.
Double or nothing. Okay. better.
Okay.
You get a success. It's a mixed success. It's not a pure success. And your ruin does go up by 1. So
Nice.
you're now on 5, I believe. Okay. Well, opens new avenues for you. So that's great. I think as you sort of like bite down, like literally physically bite down, and then you tune into the lights. These lights kind of like flash like all around, and you manage to kind of like highlight Santa, like, but with this like weird shape behind him, which isn't quite an arrow. It's a bit more like a sword that's like almost pointing at Santa's head. And in this, you take like this weird sort of electrical, this fizzing kind of goes through your body as your ruin increases and you are electrified. And you realize that actually some of that memory loss wasn't so bad after all. But Santa, like, joyfully gets picked out. He smiles, picks up his little rosette. Number 1 Santa is what it reads on it, if anybody's looking at it. Jollies through, high fives all of the Swedish men that are kind of like wandering through the shopping mall. Picks you all up. The tricksy little toys. Thank you for the help. And gets in the lift to go back to the roof. Within minutes, you are back, snuggled safely into the bag. And there you stay as the sled kind of lifts up. He cracks his whip. All aboard. And he takes off into the cold night sky. A friendly tow toy that's been traveling with you tumbles out of the bag and is lost into the world forever. Could each of you just take a moment to maybe describe a little flashback as to what this toy might be, and how that toy was kind to you whilst you were at the North Pole?
John Marston. It's John Marston doll.
And it's got to be kind to all of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not one toy each.
Okay.
Same toy.
I mean, my knee-jerk reaction is that the toy was one of those like Bop It toys, or either that or like a Magic 8 Ball. And every time we kind of went to this
Okay.
8 Ball, in the hours that we've known it, it always had the right answer for us.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think when Chip was the sort of the runt of the litter, I think hearing that very like upbeat "Bop It"
Yeah.
really gave Chip some encouragement. I mean, I don't know that Chip remembers that, but Chip
Yeah,
does feel
Not now.
Chip does feel sad, and he doesn't know why.
It was there at my daughter's wedding.
So in the background, like duh, 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 pop it, duh, 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 twist it. Duh, 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 duh.
Always wanted to hear my theme tune.
Oh, that's nice. You were comparing theme tunes between the two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Composed by the same person.
Yeah, the beatboxing of the Bop It lined up perfectly with the rhythm of your theme tune.
Bump it.
Yeah.
Twist it. Pull it.
As the sleigh descends, you get the first glimpse of what you hope will be your forever home. The smell of a fresh baked cookies wafts up through the chimney, and the child probably has a plan to ambush Santa, but they fell asleep before your arrival. What weird trap do you think the child prepared to catch Santa?
Oh, probably baked laxatives into the cookies, so Santa would have to use the toilet before going back on his sleigh.
Left a big,
I love
like,
that.
comically large bear trap underneath the fireplace. Santa just walked through the door.
Like, are we talking real bear trap,
It's
or are we
comically large,
talking like
huge
3D
bear
printed
trap. No, like a real bear trap.
real bear trap?
Wrapped
But
in
Wow.
tinsel.
Huge bear trap.
Wrapped in tinsel. Wrapped in tinsel. I love that it's wrapped in tinsel. Makes it more Christmassy.
There is a. I'm thinking also there's a nanny cam built into either one of the Christmas bauble decorations or like a teddy bear sat out of place on a settee couch on the couch, sort of like away from the fireplace.
Love it.
Or a really sticky glue at the bottom of the chimney.
Okay. I mean, you guys are carrying a really sticky
That's
glue.
true. That's true.
One of you now is mostly goo. And dust bunnies and all sorts of other things. Ben, do you have anything to add to these traps?
Yeah, and kind of Home Alone style, having just watched the film, Christmas spirit and all that. He smashes up some of the Christmas baubles from the Christmas tree and just kind of leaves them underneath the fireplace.
With the bear trap.
Bits of
With the
Lego
bear trap.
kind of like put in.
Like,
Like, no. Santa hauls you down the chimney and does his routine, stealthily kind of springing over the bear trap and around the baubles and kind of clicking his fingers and magically kind of turning off the bear. And he stashes the toys and he takes a nibble of the freshly baked cookie, realizes what's gone on, spits it out.
It's very savvy.
He's very savvy. It's not his first rodeo. It's really not. And takes like a little sip of the milk. That's okay. Takes a big swig of that. And then, before you know it, he's gone and back up the chimney, and he's left you unattended on Christmas Eve. You're here to try and make yourself irresistible. Now is the time to think about if you can sabotage your rivals. Chipwawa definitely can.
I already have.
Now would be a good time to do so.
I already have.
The home is yours to poke about. What would you like to do in this very quiet time between now and the new morning before Christmas actually arrives?
May I go to the child's room?
You can try.
I will try to go to the child's room.
That's all I'm going to say. You can try.
That's what I'm going to try.
You start to make your way kind of out from underneath the tree. And you notice this loud, very tinny as this train track kind of like slides past, and you realize it's like got the word Aussie written on it. Aussie forever. And it's constantly playing Crazy Train and only Crazy Train, but just that little bit of Crazy Train that everybody knows.
I've never heard that song in my life.
And you don't. Some people. Its ancient heavy metal is feared for being equal parts loco and motion. That's what this train is all about. It swings past and chugs out a bold challenge. Woo! Are you? And it's riding alongside you.
Do I
What do
have
you
to
do?
answer him?
I mean, not necessarily.
I shan't answer him.
Okay. It sort of magically somehow weaves a track that it's putting down behind the back of it and then magically kind of coming in front of it.
I'm
It
just
seems to
thinking
be
of-
creating its own track,
Thinking of Wallace and
trying to
Gromit,
circle you.
long trousers.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's trying to circle you. It's stopping you going.
How
wherever
big is this
you want
train?
to go. It's pretty big.
Ooh.
I mean, if you persuaded it, you could ride it.
Or what I could do is use my... Was it a stretchy arm I have now?
You have a little stretchy arm.
I'm going to use that. Try and pull myself away from this train.
Okay.
Determined not to interact with it.
Okay. I don't like, even though that's something that you're holding on to. That's. I mean, we could say that's not technically using a skill. Can you wrangle one of your skills into this?
I'll use my lasso then. If I need a skill, I'll use my lasso.
Okay. A skill will help you. I mean, you don't have to.
No,
I'm
I
just
may
gonna.
as well.
I'm just gonna say a skill will help you.
Might as well.
Your lasso, which is now kind of like wrapped around your arm, maybe it's wrapped around your long arm because that's like the easier one to carry. Because it won't retreat anymore, you try and lasso yourself away. One light, one dark. Any devil's bargains for this to happen?
So give me an interesting one.
No matter.
And you could
Sorry.
also help or hinder. Sorry, I needed to kind of like try and throw that in.
I was going to say, no matter what, you can't control which direction the train goes in.
I'm not trying to control the train. I'm trying to go over the train.
Right, okay.
Trying to go away from the train.
Okay.
No matter what, you get the song Crazy Train stuck in your head.
I don't even know it, so yeah, I'll take that.
It's all you can think about from now on.
Fine.
I'm technically not probably allowed to use it because of DMCA.
Oh, it's going on YouTube.
We'll get YouTubed. It'd be great.
The pull string pulled out to an incredibly long length, right?
Yes.
No matter what, your drawstring gets caught under the wheels of the train, and therefore you have a time limit to getting to the child before you're like yoinked back by the meters of string that are inexplicably coming out your back.
I'm gonna go with the first one, not the string one. The Crazy Train song in my head because I don't even know it, so I'm happy with
that. One light, two dark, unless
one light, two dark.
somebody wants to.
Yeah, cool.
Sorry, two light, one dark. My bad. Unless somebody else wants to help and put themselves at risk.
Ooh.
Anyone?
I think we're at the cutthroat stage now, though, aren't we?
Getting there. If you don't have 5 as a ruin, you technically can't, but you can put yourselves at risk so that you do get ruin.
I will. So you're fundamentally using your elongated arm to sort of like vault over the train, right?
And lasso, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will offer myself as a slingshot to help give you that initial boost. Like you can use me and my bounciness as a trampoline to bounce over.
I'll take that. I'll take that help.
Splodge, do you want to roll a light dice for us?
Absolutely.
And then
Come on. Come on.
Player may include your light dice roll whenever they considering overall success. Okay, great. And then Arthur, we're looking for 2 light, 1 dark from yourself.
2 light, 1 dark. Has Splodge rolled his yet?
I didn't roll. I didn't
No,
roll.
not yet.
Oh. I mean, 100% will re-roll if I have the opportunity.
I rolled a 4. I'll re-roll as well.
You not on a help.
Not on
you
a help.
can't.
Okay.
Not on a help. After you rolled a 4, yeah. So you can also re-roll if you want, and by adding a dark dice,
We'll do a
if you
re-roll.
want to get a success.
Do it.
2 light, 2 dark.
Okay, fine. Take that.
Okay.
Take the rune as well. Which makes 5.
Yeah. Also, Splodge.
Yes.
Your ruin also goes up.
Yes.
As you sort of like offer yourself as a sacrifice to kind of create this jump, Arthur kind of jumps on top of you, and you don't realize like just that little sharp bit of glass that you've been holding on to since the very moment of your creation, since the moment you left, is sticking out the top very near the wick. Arthur jumps on top of it. Being kind of plastic and porcelain is fine, except for crack. There's a large crack that kind of runs up the leg.
Okay.
And as you spring off of it, you kind of can't help but hum the tune.
Gravy train. Is that what I'm thinking of?
If you're singing it as Gravy Train, that makes this even better.
It makes it even better.
I don't know.
Whatever it seems to you, that
I'm
seems
18.
right to you.
I don't get these references. Oh, no.
It's fine.
No.
It's all good.
I don't get it.
I'm gonna offer it around to everybody else. Like, if especially if you now have 5 ruin, you can now do things like called a reduction roll. So I will say to anyone who has 5 ruin, you can now do a reduction roll. Just let me know if you need to do that, and we can walk through it.
Okay. Would that be before someone rolls something?
It's before you take control of them. So it's basically you looking to mess up another player.
Okay.
The rest of the house is yours, toys. Looks like Arthur is on a mission.
I am.
Arthur is
Man on a mission.
So looking around this room, which Chip does very slowly because he has to sort of turn and look out of his one good eye that is looking straight ahead. Are there any signs that there might be a family dog?
You see something kind of curled up on the sofa. Something furry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what Chip wants to do is basically command this creature to be his steed to get to the child, and also be a sort of, oh, isn't this cute? My dog has a dog. So using my bark ability and also the sort of fear-inducing stare of the porcelain eye to try and command respect.
I love that. I love that for you. I've got a great thing to happen if it goes horribly wrong. So that I'm going to hold on to. Or if it goes horribly right, I've also got a great thing for that. So I'm going to hold on to those and ask for devil's bargains for this. So that's 1 light, 1 dark so far.
One.
Are we aiming to be as high on the ruin or as low on the ruin?
You want to get to 5 and then start lowering it by using reduction. Okay. So you'll do that by messing up somebody else's thing. So you can like help by not helping.
Given that we've we've collectively only seen a small handful of furry, like furred creatures, and one of the most prominent ones we've seen are the reindeer. And let's be honest, reindeer have a certain musk about them.
Yep. Hank.
I'm going to, as I'm now at 5 ruin, I'm going to attempt to betray you by releasing the gym locker room stench that I'm holding within myself. I mean, I suspect I'm thinking I'm helping appease, but I'm probably going to drive it nutty because animals love to rummage around violently in smelly things. So I might try to exude my scent onto you.
Right. Great. Love that.
Perfect.
Okay. We've got. I'm doing 2 things at once. That's great. If you roll this, then you're current. Splodge.
Yes.
Roll me 1 dice.
Reduction roll, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you roll less than your current ruin, then your betrayal goes unnoticed. And you decrease your ruin by 1.
Yay!
If you roll higher or equal to your ruin, you may still reduce your ruin by 1, but someone will notice your attempt at betrayal.
Okay.
So, your betrayal goes unnoticed.
I've just released
You decrease your ruin by
so
1.
much stank that no one knows.
Yeah, we can't smell it, but
You and can I get your roll, please, Chipwobber?
so is that
Which is
still
one-
one light, one dark? Okay.
1 light, 1 dark. To see what happens, and then I will merge the 2 together.
Okay, well, that's a 2 and a 2.
I mean, you can re-roll, add that dark dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
gone.
The temptation. This is where, like, it could be bad for you because if you go up to 6, then bad stuff will happen. But, like, it's okay.
I believe.
There we go. 6 are in.
Okay.
Oh.
You kind of come up to this animal as best as you can. Is the noise that comes out. This thing kind of like leaps up, grabs you, and tell me how it treats you as it puts you to your demise, please, Chipwawa.
It's just incredibly slobbery. So immediately, even before it's moved anywhere, the amount of slobber that has seeped into the inner workings of Chipwawa have started to sort of futz with the electricity. But then, yeah, it's sort of he's shaken up and he's thrown across the room into the Christmas tree.
Love it. It seems that something in the air, some scent in the air, made this animal mad. Like, seriously mad. And it's taken you. It takes off, like, running with you in its mouth. And Arthur, you feel the presence of this beast behind you. Catching you fast. You're not quite dead. Chipwell, we're going to keep you in. Stick around. It's nearly at the end. Anybody else? Would anybody else like to do anything?
I need to go get tissue, if you don't mind.
Go for it. Go for it.
So I'm hoping that one of the advantages of basically being just a ball of fluff and hair kind of go unnoticed because don't really look like much. Looking around the room, I see a karaoke machine that's been set up for Uncle George to do his Elvis thing that he does after Christmas dinner every year. Everyone's got that. Yeah. So I want to try and like just roll over as inconspicuously as I can. I mean, you know, I'm a superhero. I can do
Sure.
it. It's easy.
Sure.
It's nothing.
Yeah. It's nothing.
And when I make it over there, I'm gonna just like quietly turn it on, turn the volume up, loud as
Okay.
it'll go,
Yeah.
and theme tune.
Okay. You're looking for your own theme tune. The original version. Love that. Love that.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like plugging it in, like kind of somewhere around here. Dan, do you also want to mess this up? Are you just like messing? Is it just Chipwaba you're going to take out? Is it both of these?
I mean, Splodge has chosen violence, hasn't he? Hasn't it? Right. So you're mucking around with the karaoke machine. I'm. You know what? Splodge has a good feeling about this that requires no intervention.
Okay. Based upon previous rolls. Okay. I'm gonna say one light, one dark. I'm gonna ask for Devil's Bargains. You're still with us, Chipwaba, for Devil's Bargains, so please dive in. Make it fun.
So no matter what, so even if your theme song is playing, there is another microphone plugged into the karaoke machine, and so Crazy Train will be playing at the same time of the train that is now sort of away from Arthur.
No way, I'm not sharing the limelight.
That's heroic principles there.
I don't get
That's
it.
heroic principle.
Why do you hate Crazy Train? I don't.
We don't
I don't
hate
hate
it.
it.
It's a
It's a great song.
yeah, it's a mission
How's
of
that
love.
Devil's Bargain then?
It's a catchy number.
Yeah, it would be stealing some of Scooterman's limelight.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Well, if we offered a variation on a theme, there is the additional karaoke mic, but it is on the floor, like is positioned perilously close to the front of the speaker, so the most intense feedback like rings through. And I mean, if your audio box is a bit fritzed, I mean, who knows if that's what it's supposed to sound like anymore?
Mm.
I'll take that risk.
It's attention grabbing.
Yeah.
Attention grabbing. So 2 light, 1 dark. I don't have any Devil's Bargains for you, but I have a great end. If it's a great thing to do stuff if it's going to be bad for you.
Can't
So
Okay.
2 light, 1 dark.
Oh.
Oh, Scooterman, you are mostly successful. Do you want to try for that 6? Or do you want to stick with the 5?
I say stick with it personally.
Do
It's
it.
up to you.
My ruin is going nowhere though. I am ruined with no ruin.
Do it. Absolutely do it.
So I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Mm.
Didn't help. You can go one more if you like.
Do
That's 2 light, 2 dark.
I feel like he's
Do you like
sabotaging
three
you
dark?
here. Like Dan's
Lean
definitely
into the
sabotaging you here, and that you just should have taken.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There we
shut
go.
up.
There we go.
Fair enough.
We got there. You managed to kind of like kind of over doing your weird walk,
Dust bunny, kind of like.
just funny kind of like rolling around. And you attach yourself to the mic, and as loud as it will go, it's still kind of cranks out. At that noise, you notice that actually one of the humans that was kind of just getting a snack from the fridge, a late night snack from the fridge, turns around and thinks, "What on earth was that?" Comes and picks you up, looks at the state of you, and just begins to dust you off a little bit.
That's nice.
You lose some of your dust bunnies. You become a bit cleaner. but you're still very sticky.
Ah,
That brings us to our final ring. The night kind of comes to a virtual end, and the showdown beneath the Christmas tree, or somewhere near the Christmas tree, as Arthur is running away from a dog. The house begins to wake as the chaos of the lounge and the Christmas tree happens. Grandma putters in the kitchen with the coffee maker and her crossword puzzle. Toys giggle and whisper in the anticipation of the child awakes. Arthur stood outside the child's room, perhaps, or what he thinks is the child's room, trying to hide from this beast that's been rampantly running around with this robot dog in his mouth.
may I try and enter the room, please?
Give me a second.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
No voice. And it's all a moment for you all, or for what's left of you, to tell me what's adorable about you. And we're going to end this with a bit of a competition. So this is a competitive role. This is where you all try and be the one that is chosen by the child. Just because we're running close to time, so I need to pull this to an end. I want you to make a choice between, with the competition, what happens is you roll as many, let me just read this through. Take 1 light dice for each point of ruin you currently have. For example, if you have 4 ruin, you get 4 light dice. This is the spirit of Christmas giving you advantage. This contest itself is quite dangerous. So there's at least 1 dark dice involved. And if you are skilled in trying to, if you can give me an argument as to why you should be chosen, you can also take a light dice, which we'll just go around and ask. Then you may add up to as many dark dice as you're willing to risk. If you get to 6 ruin, your end will be vicious. So it's praying that you don't roll 6s on dark dice, basically. This is how this ends. If we want to go around just kind of like from the toys that are remaining, let's start with Scooter Man. You've been dusted off. You're ready to meet your potential new friend. How do you feel?
I'm feeling pretty good at this point.
Yeah.
I'm mostly intact. I'm fulfilling my play function. I still stick to things. You can throw me against a wall. Yeah. I can still play a theme tune-ish, kind of, which is appealing. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's not in tune, does it? That's fine.
Doesn't. You're right. It doesn't.
But I think actually at this point, I'm still very, very appealing. I'm basically fully functional, and
Great.
I'm a superhero. I mean,
Great.
everyone loves me. So
You may add a light dice to your total. Arthur, how do you feel about getting so far and so close,
Feel
and only
fantastic.
being 1 obstacle away?
Fantastic. I am glittery with a tiara. My arm's a bit long, but then again,
Yeah.
so's Arthur's in the game, I think. I'm also the most wanted and viral toy on the market right
You
now
are.
because of my controversial takes against Rockstar and their team. So I am a very, very hot toy. And
Love it. Love it.
everyone wants me.
You may add a light dice to your collection. Splodge.
So Splodge is standing like proudly, defiantly atop another present. and I feel that this show of audacity, mixed with the fact that over the space of the last few hours, Splotch has literally transformed from a jar of fart putty into a skanky candle. It's
That's really
just
Yankee Candle.
it's just testament to Splodge's transformation skills.
Character development.
I love
Exactly.
that. I love that.
And
I love that.
the light glitters off the shards of broken glass in its core just beautifully. It catches the twinkling fairy lights.
I love that.
I'd love to cut myself on.
You may add a light dice to your collection. I don't want to leave Ed out of this.
Yeah, it's the little epilogue for Chip Wawa. I think as part of Chip's memory loss, I think part of him had already lost his sort of initial waking up with the dream and the wish of the child. So actually, there's an extent to which he did feel chosen by the dog. And I think with the dog's rough treatment, it sort of jostled those porcelain eyes out. So to some extent, Chip is also feeling rest for the first time.
Yeah. Yes.
Good ending.
Yes. If Chip could mess with these toys, how would he exact his revenge?
I think there would definitely be something directed towards Splodge, particularly. I think with the dog imprinting on Chip and then Splodge having the same smell, I think when Chip's having a bit of a break, that might sort of divert some attention to Splodge.
Love it. Love it. And you had 5 ruin at death.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
This is my house rule. I would like you to tell me how many of those 5 ruin we add to Splodge's dice as dark dice.
Oh,
I'm just going to caveat, don't feel bad, because I was going to max out, so...
I'll add 4 out of 5 just to exhibit a little bit of restraint.
I wouldn't have.
So, this is going to take like a little second, but can everybody now give me their contest roll whenever they're ready, please?
So that is
And I will...
Rowan plus 1.
Yep.
And then how many dark
In
dice?
light dice. And then you add at least 1 dark dice, and then as many dark dice as you're willing to risk.
Why would I add
What's
more
the
dark
benefit
dice?
of dark dice?
Yeah.
Are we doing to a max of 10, Chris?
To a max of 10?
Max
Incomplete?
of 10 dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would I go to
Because
dark
of the-
dice, though, if I'm about to die anyway?
It gives you more opportunities to be successful, but it also increases the risk of you extending too far. So it depends upon the risk.
Oh,
Because
yes.
the more 6s you get, the more risky,
Got
the
6.
more you get.
I'll take that.
Okay. Okay. Great. I love that. So, the way that it works is the more 6s you get, then the higher up the scale you are. So we have a winner. And a loser all at the same time. Scooterman, you are cleaned up within reason. And you're actually washed under a tap. And you realize that the water is mixing with the ooze, and the ooze is slowly losing itself from your body. Your friend, the ooze? I mean, it's been really useful up until now. And then the person, the human who's holding you, realizes that there's no ooze left. That's weird. Now they're just like a strange ripoff of a Marvel character. Don't know about that. And you're placed on a mantelpiece, away, high out of the child's reach. Arthur, standing by the door to the child's room, what you think is the child's room. You hear a shuffling noise as if feet are coming towards you. And this shuffling gets louder and louder. And then you are also picked up, but it's way above child height. Oh, look at this. You look at the face of an old lady who's carrying a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Oh, he's a nice little cowboy. Oh, I like him. What a lovely tiara. So sparkly, too. Oh, I think I could fix his arm. Maybe. He would make a great place to store my yarn.
Enough. Happy with
You're
that.
carried into the room where you smell something akin to what you smelt when you were quite close to the Yankee Candle place, but this one is distinctly lavender smell. Lavender, talcum powder, and tea.
I'm not unhappy with that. It's a good ending. It's a good ending.
Lodge, you have become more than you were. You've absorbed elements that have made you shiny and dangerous. And yet, it is you who makes their way to the child's room. You are carried in, placed at the bottom of their bed in a tiny weeny box. And the first thing that they do as the child's eyes light up is they go to place their fingers inside, narrowly avoiding
Oh,
the glass that's been sticking out.
it's even the point.
I will also offer there's probably a scraggly bit of wick poking out the top of my head. So,
They try and pull it. What happens?
as they pull it, the bubbles in Splodge's mass, which are currently, when you look at it front on, looks like a big smiley face. As the wick is pulled, the mouth gets pulled up in the middle until it becomes a look of anguish. And yeah, there's enough. I reckon there's enough pull that enough of the wick emerges that it could be lit.
And at the end of Christmas Day, you are placed by the child's bed and you feel warmth. You feel warmth being applied to you. And then you hear, oh God, stop it now. You are picked up, thrown at the nearest kind of bin where you bounce. You ricochet off of the bin through the window, and there waiting for you outside is a very familiar furry reindeer face where it catches you in its mouth, crunching down on the glass through the candle. Nothing can stop the force of Donna or Blitzen. You still have not got it right. Curses to you. You are crunched, swallowed, and in about 3 days' time, this reindeer will have bouncy poos.
That's all I could have ever wanted. I have become the can of fart.
And delightfully, viewers, that brings us to an end of Pick Me 2025. I still probably got things wrong, and it was fun to do so. And it's been really fun to play with everybody that's been here. Thank you very much for watching. There's much more that you can find on the channel. Just look up Explorers of Elsewhere on YouTube, and we're on quite a few social media channels as well. My thanks go to Ben as Scooterman, go to Ed as Chipwawa, go to Ashton as Arthur,
Thank you.
the angry GTA 6 delayed character, and of course DM Dan for not only allowing me to do this, but also just for playing along and being the most amazing
Thank you,
bit
Dan.
of putty.
You're all welcome. Thank you for thank you all four of you for joining. That was great fun.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me.
And with that, Merry Christmas to one and all. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, Merry Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah,
Happy holidays.
joyous winteriness,
holidays.
winter holidaysness. Have fun and treat each other really well. Dan, over to you. Unless you want me to just sign up.
Well, yes. If you've enjoyed this, absolutely hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We are well on our way to 1,000 subs, which would be, if we hit that before the end of the year, that'd be an amazing Christmas present. Hint, 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 wink, wink, wink. Yes. Once again, thank you for being grand. Thank you, Chris, for running the third Pick Me. And yeah, I think we're pretty much good to go.
You're very welcome.
Merry Christmas to all. and
Merry
to all.
Christmas. Take care, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Bye-bye.